welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be talking about how to break bad habits. How to break bad habits. I don't think there is anyone on this planet that at any given time doesn't have at least one habit they want to kick to the curb. I don't think so. And I know that breaking bad habits can be daunting, but at the same time, with patience and the right tool, you can break free. Some people's habit could be overspending. Ladies, we do that sometimes. Overspending, gambling, smoking, drinking, biting your nail, playing loads of video games, always playing video games, constantly playing video games, sleeping late, picking your nose, ew. Eating junk. I can go on and on and on. There's so many of it. And this could happen. Most of the time these things happen when we're bored, when we're stressed, and we all have at least one habit we are not happy with, and we don't like, so that's for some of us that even know that that's a bad habit. Yeah, so we just all have this one habit that we want to break free from. You can break free from this habit so long as you take the challenge, or whatever you want to call it, so long as you take it serious. You can, and you have to also know why you want to break that habit. You want to stop that habit. You have to know why. And because most of the time, you don't do it for people, you do it for yourself. And most of the time these habits can hold you back from achieving a lot of things in your life and going places, you know what I mean. So here are some tips that can help with this habit. First things first is you have to acknowledge the habit. You can't change this habit if you do not even know it exists, or you do not realize it exists, or you ignore it. So you have to acknowledge it. Sometimes our loved ones try to step in to help us, but we do not see where they're coming from, or we do not understand what they're on about. A lot of time, a lot of people are in denial. A lot of people do not even think they don't know they have habits, how much more bad habits, and you have to realize it and realize that change needs to happen, you know what I mean, and also you have the power to change or make something happen, or do something about it, and the next point is that you need to find out what need that particular habit is fulfilling. You need to find out what need it's fulfilling. You need to understand the need it satisfies, and that will require some soul searching, and that's what you need actually. Like, maybe it help you if you have to find out if that habit helps you deal with stress, boredom, loneliness, or makes you feel good for a little period of time, or it makes you feel good about yourself, or gives you temporary sense of comfort. You need to take notes of these things and see how you can work around these things and how you can work it out. The next point is you need to change your environment. Yes, you need to change your environment. Your surroundings sometimes can become a trigger, and most people will always say you're a product of your environment. Well, yeah, and your surroundings sometimes have a big impact on your habits, and so you have to make some adjustments, evaluate your environment, and if you can change, change your environment, but if you can't, work around it, but then just realize that it plays a major role in this whole thing. The next point will be go slow and be patient with yourself. Yes, be patient with yourself. Instead of making dramatic changes, try focusing on one habit at a time, one step at a time. Don't beat yourself up when you slip up, and instead of saying, okay, today I'm going to stop eating junk, say I'll try and eat a healthy breakfast. I think we can start from there. I'll try and eat a healthy breakfast, because I know it's not easy. saying I'm totally going to stop eating junk. I mean, a lot of people can do that, but I think you can start small, start with breakfast, checking out the things you would do for breakfast. For those of us that want to diet or are dieting, you can change the amount of, if you take so much wraps or you take a lot of portions, you can reduce those portions, and take little, and for those of us that like soda, you can replace them with tea, water. I know it's not easy, but I mean, these are the steps you have to take. Be patient with yourself, you can even, I know someone that has a jar. Okay, let me not say jar. When you're out with your friends, when you go out with your friends, I know most people promise themselves, okay, I won't drink again. I'm just gonna have a drink when I go out with my friends. And then we go out with our friends, and then we have so many drinks. We have so many drinks, and I know we feel bad and all of that. Oh, we've gone back, we've slipped up, but you don't beat yourself up. These things happen. What you can do is you just set a reminder on your phone, or maybe for every 5 minutes or every 6-7 minutes, remind you when you're out with your friends. I mean, it's funny, but it can help. If you really want to change, you can set a reminder for it to ring every 6 minutes. For those of us that love food, and every time we walk into the kitchen, we're going straight to the fridge, you can just put a sticker on the fridge that reminds you that, babe, you have to slow down. You have to take it easy with yourself, so you do not become something that you would not recognize. So you can put stickers on your fridge, that could help, so you do not, I mean, you can just try, if you usually finish a lot of in a week you've consumed so many things, you can just take it slow and take one pack of whatever it is you take. There are ways you can walk around this thing so that you don't become something you do not recognize, or you don't get into a situation that would affect you, affect your job, affect so many things, because these habits somehow find a way into spoiling things. You might not know, but then it does. So then I know a lot of people that smoke, and instead of, if they usually go for finish a pack in a day, but now they've switched to the electric, I don't know what it's called, but I hear it's better. So they do that, and some people take one stick in a week. It's or maybe one stick in a day if you usually finish a pack in a day. So there are ways to walk around these things. So or whoever is determined and really wants to change, and you have to make sure you're doing it for yourself and not for maybe your girlfriend or your mom. Yeah, people do it for these reasons, yes, but it's always important you do it for yourself. So my next point would be, when you have relapse, or when you have relapse, you can reflect and review on how to better things, because there's bad days and setbacks are very normal. It's really expected in our life. It's just expected, and what you have to do is have a plan, on how you can get back on track. Set achievable goals, realistic milestones, set these things. And so my next point will be, find yourself for these offenses, or for each offenses. What you can do is get a jar. Each time you relapse, you drop 1 pound in that jar. And then you give if you do that 100 times, you have 100 pounds, and you give it out to a friend or charity or whatever. But that is a way to help as well. Put a pound into the jar each time you relapse, and also pat yourself in the back if you're doing great. If you're beating the habits, you reward yourself. It's important to reward yourself, so it's very good you do that. Pat yourself on the back. It works either ways. And then my last point will be, learn from your mistakes. I think I say that a lot to people. Learn from your mistakes. Habits can be changed as long as you want to change these habits. You can start by changing your thinking, or you can start by changing your thought process. and commit to becoming a better version of yourself. You know, your success to changing it comes down to how bad you want to change. That's how you succeed in changing it, and don't let slip ups affect you or discourage you or bring you down, or no, when that happens I'll be like, what's the point, let me just go back to what I'm doing. No, don't let that deter or affect you in any way. Encourage yourself, get back on track, get back on track, and don't allow these habits control you. It's not easy, yeah, but you can walk around it. Then have and then make sure the people around you are positive friends that could cheer you up and help you as well. You talk to your friends, tell them, okay, this is that. Whenever you see me messing up, just remind me. Give them permission to remind you and help you in any way you want them to help you. And then just keep up. We're gonna do it. And yes, another point is, if it's that bad, if it's terrible, you can see a therapist. You can go for therapy, or you can. I mean, I know a lot of people go for rehabilitation and all of that, depending on how bad the situation is. If it's something that has gone bad, you can go for rehabilitation or something. I know, or talk to the doctor, or talk to your therapist, or I'm sure you'll do it. I'm sure you guys whoever, I'm sure you find a way around it. And yeah, that's it. Thanks a lot for listening. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share with your friends. And I mean, if you have more points for anybody, everybody has one bad habit. So if you have a point that I have not mentioned, just put that down below in the comment section so that I can see it and other people can see it and learn. We're all here, like I always say, to learn, share knowledge, yes, share and learn. So till we meet in the next video, thanks for listening, thanks for watching. See you guys. Mwah. Bye.